only on Christ 17 TV. Back upside your head with another one. Today, we got MLB Players I Grew Up On, episode 7, baby. 777. My lucky number 7. So, today we got Darryl Strawberry. You remember that stance? Tall as hell, had one of the prettiest swings, and when that boy hit that ball was gone. So, AKA the Straw Man. 1983 came in the league and took the league by storm. Okay, by storm. Rookie of the Year. 8-time All-Star. Home Run Derby champ. 335 long bombs. I'm talking about Darryl Strawberry, baby. You kidding me? The Straw Man. 335 big bombs. 3-time champ with the Mets of '86, one of the greatest stories in New York history, besides all the Yankee chips, of course. But that team was amazing. They had players like Lenny Dykstra, Dwight Gooden, Keith Hernandez, Gary Carter, Ray Knight. I can go on and on and on. They had Mookie Wilson, baby. Lee Mazzilli, okay? They had great players on that team. And he also won it in 96 with the Yankees, and in his last year in 99 with the Yankees. So he won all 3 chips in the Big Apple, 1 in Queens, and 2 uptown in the Bronx. Guy had a stellar career. 2-time silver fucking slugger. Mets retired number 18, okay? He's a Mets Hall of Famer. But the only thing that messed up this man's career was drug abuse. Him and Dwight was getting high, cocaine. Dwight had a problem. He had one too. And he was suspended 3 separate times, man. I mean, you know, sometimes when you get on drugs and you become addicted, it's not the easiest thing to say, okay, I'm just going to quit now, okay? He made multiple comebacks. He played with the Giants and the Dodgers, I want to say, okay? And, you know, I feel bad because this guy was on his way to being one of the most amazing players of all time. He had some bumps in his road, and it slowed him down from being the complete player he could have been. I mean, these guys were getting high during the World Series. That whole team tore up a plane doing cocaine and all kind of shit on the plane. Coming back from Houston, they fucked the plane up so bad that they had to pay for all the damage they did on that jet back from Houston going back to New York. But watching him play was just, man, it was like every time he got up, you expected him to hit a home run. I was lucky enough to see him play in 1987 when I was, what was I, about 1987? Yeah, I was 9 years old. And I remember a friend of mine who was older told me to go ask my mom. He had an extra ticket, and he knew how much I loved sports. Baseball especially. I played it every day I could. If it rained, I still wanted to play in the rain, but I was lucky enough to see him play at Shea. And I remember it was the 7th inning, and I hit my friend arm. I said, and he was a big dude. He was probably about 14, and he took about 3 of us, and we all went. And I tapped him and said, he's gonna hit a home run now. And on that and I'll never forget it because it was off Doug Drabeck. I mean, I watched Barry Bonds, uh, Andy Van Slyke, who else was on that team? Jose Lynn, I think Bobby Bonilla. I mean, this was a game filled with stars. They had Dwight Gooden on the mound versus Doug Drabeck. Drabeck threw the pitch, and Darryl took him out this motherfucking shit. Almost hit the Big Apple, okay? That's how far he hit it. When they had the Big Apple, every time you smacked the home run, it would come up. I mean, that was so fun to watch. And I'm 9 years old. I didn't know all these players were going to be as good as they were down the line. Gooden, Strawberry, Andy Van Slyke, Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla. I mean, Doug fucking Drabeck. I mean, I think they even had Sid Bream, Jose Lynn. They had a gang of players. I tapped him and say, he's going long. So I actually called a shot when I was a kid. Darryl Strawberry home run, Shea Stadium. The only time I got to go as a kid there. Free ticket, and I loved it. I enjoyed every bit of it. The train ride, we took the 7 from Times Square all the way to Shea. And it was a hell of a day. And I just want to say, man, he was one of my favorite players to watch growing up. Everybody wanted to be like Darryl. They just wasn't tall enough. That swing, it was like he would lift the ball from the flow. And that motherfucker would fly. Darryl Strawberry, man. And, you know, he was just in the hospital not too long ago, but he's doing well now. And it's just, you know, it's a shame when something like drugs stop somebody's full potential of being what they could be. Because I'm going to say this. That guy was an easy Hall of Famer if drugs did not get in the way. He had 335 bombs. He was hurt back and forth, but the suspensions was killing him. The drugs was killing him. If he never had did drugs, he might have played 20 years. He might have hit 500-600 bombs. He might have been one of the best players, or I'm not gonna lie, he might have been the best player ever in New York Mets history. He's still up there. He's still way the fuck up there. But watching him was something else. I remember, was it in Montreal, he hit a home run that was all the way in the last deck where I've never seen a ball hit in my whole life. There was another time, I'm not sure if it was in San Diego or something, but he had made some kind of fuck up. He dropped the ball or did something. So when he caught the third out, he threw the ball out the stadium. Out of the stadium to the parking lot. That is the memories I had of him, and just being an all-around great ball player, hell of an outfielder, hell of a hitter, and a hell of a teammate. But the only thing was drugs. Sometimes it's the little things in life that slow you down from being what you really can be, is way up here. But with all that being said, the guy was a hell of a ball player. I love seeing him play. 8-time All-Star, 3-time champ, Rookie of the Year, Home Run Derby champ, and I got to call one of his home runs versus the Pittsburgh Pirates off Doug Drabeck. And at that time, Drabeck was one of the best pitchers in the National League, in the whole league. Okay, Drabeck was something else. And I'm going to do one on Doug Drabeck because he was a motherfucker. He was something else. But the suspended 3 times killed him. He finally came back home, got his number retired, number 18, and he's in the Mets Hall of Fame. So, at the end of the day, he still got his love from the Mets. So, with that being said, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. And like I tell you every time around this time, When Darryl's up, people watch. They stop what they doing and they see, because this guy might go long. Darryl might go long. And with that being said, Darryl Strawberry was one of my favorite players of all time. And I will catch you on the flip side. Episode 7, Major League Players I Grew Up On.